The fight for 15 has started up again on Capitol Hill, this time in Congress's latest COVID relief package. In the House of Representatives, the COVID relief bill includes a hike from the current $7.25 an hour to $15 an hour by 2025. But in the Senate, that's a non-starter.
Economists will love to tell you there's no such thing as a free lunch, and that's the same thing with the minimum wage.
I talked to Jason Fichtner, an economist from the Bipartisan Policy Center, and I wanted to know, what's the big deal with raising the minimum wage?
Everything has trade-offs and opportunity cost.
First, the positives. At $15 an hour, the lowest salary an American could earn would be $31,000 a year. The Congressional Budget Office, the nonpartisan economic arm of Congress, reports it would increase wages for 17 million Americans.
That's a lot of people you'd help. You'd also minimize and reduce poverty by almost a million people. The CBO says 900,000. But nothing's free.
And here's the trade-off. The CBO also projects that at least 1.4 million Americans would lose their jobs as a result and would likely not be hired again.
But the higher you make the minimum wage, the greater the incentive it is for an employer to find ways to automate to save money.
That's where the Senate isn't sold on $15 an hour. But like all things on Capitol Hill, if Congress looks for it, there is a middle ground.
Well, one of the things when it comes to minimum wage is that it has not been pegged to inflation.
And if Congress tied minimum wage to inflation, that would increase it to $10 or $11 an hour. And according to the CBO, that would raise pay for around 5 million Americans. Job losses would be considerably less, around 400,000. Not the huge splash the House wanted to make, but an impact with less damaging trade-offs. In recent days, the Senate has looked at a possible separate bill that would increase the minimum wage to $15 an hour. Now, while Senate Republicans have appeared to be opposed to that, in recent days there have been indications, specifically from the Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, that he would look at a smaller minimum wage increase like the one we just showed you right there. In Northwest D.C., I'm Matt Gregory. Back to you.